Texas Senator Ted Cruz, chairman of the Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation. Sir, you're one of the other fiscal hawks out there. This is going over to you guys. What do you see getting changed?
Well, look, there's going to be, you mentioned more debate, and there's going to be a lot of that. This process is going to be ongoing negotiation because we had a lot of work to do. You look at the election in November, and there's a clear mandate that came out of the election. Number one, to secure the border, and we are going to secure the border. You're right. The president has begun enforcing the law. We've seen the numbers plummet. They're 90% down in the first month. That's what happens when you have a president who enforces the law. But we're now going to invest in the hard assets like building the wall, like hiring more Border Patrol agents, getting fixed wing and rotary wing aircraft and technology, getting detention beds so that we stop this invasion and we stop it on a permanent basis. We also have a mandate to unleash American energy, to unleash American oil and gas production, to lower energy prices, which will lower inflation across the board. And we have a mandate to bring economic growth back, which means these Trump tax cuts that produced enormous prosperity and economic growth, we can't let them expire this year. We're not going to. That process, Carl, in 2017, I spent literally hundreds of hours. There's a lot of back and forth and trade-offs. We'll get it done, and we'll get it done because failure is not an option. We cannot miss this opportunity. The American people have given us a job to do. We got to get the job done.
Yeah, no, 100%. But here's the other thing too. The guy who's leading this charge for Doge, Elon, he's in the Trump's cabinet meeting, and the left is like losing their mind over it. But it's the same left never lost their mind over Joe Biden heading up these cabinet meetings, Hunter Biden sitting in on them. You know, I mean, like, what is there any shame to these people?
So Carl, do you make a habit of going to a lunatic asylum and arguing with crazy people? Because the people you're responding to, that's what you're doing. You're arguing with lunatics. What they're saying, it's not based on reason. Number one, when it comes to Donald Trump, they have a mental illness. It's called Trump derangement syndrome, and they're just out of their mind. They believe he is the devil. And they've now developed a new illness, and it's related to Trump derangement syndrome. It's called Elon derangement syndrome. And if Trump is the devil, I don't know, like Elon is Hitler and the Ayatollah's love child. I don't even know what in a Democrat's mind Elon is, but they hate him. And what is utterly bizarre is he is an employee of the president, working for the president. Every president from George Washington to the present has had White House aides who worked for them. By the way, none of them are elected. The only federal executive branch official elected are the president and the vice president. Every other member of the executive branch is unelected. And of course, the president can appoint Elon Musk or you or anybody else to work for him and to carry out the agenda the voters elected him to do. Elon Musk is doing so with incredible effectiveness, and it's driving the Democrats and the corporate media out of their ever-loving minds.
I mean, his effectiveness is the thing that they hate the most. But I have never seen so many lawsuits about basic executive action that honestly, most of them are winning, but Doge is in court for 3 more cases right now being held up for, all these Biden judges.
You know, last week at CPAC, I interviewed Pam Bondi, the new Attorney General, on my podcast, Verdict with Ted Cruz. And I interviewed Pam live on stage. It was a great interview. You can go download the interview with Pam Bondi. But I asked her about exactly this. I said, look, you're on the front lines now. You are defending every single day for the next 4 years. Donald Trump and Elon Musk and Doge and the new administration is going to be sued. They're going to be sued by Democratic attorneys general. They're going to be sued by left-wing interest groups. They're going to try to go to the court and fight every single thing the American people elected President Trump to do. And I said, what response do you have to all of these? And I'll tell you, Pam, she smiled and said 2 words: we're winning.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
every
time it goes forward, we do it. So you recently, something I'm super interested in here, Senator, you subpoenaed big tech companies that say, target conservatives, and contracted terms existed solely to justify discrimination based on politics. This is going to be huge.